news at 4 on the Gallery TV. I am Adebayo Molara. Here's the news headline. Senior advocate of Nigeria's attack MALAMI DSS over continued detention of IGBOHO'S aides. ASU threatens fresh strike, gives federal government Tuesday ultimatum. IPOP sit at home, Umahi threatens absentee workers. Traders, Ebonyi State Governor Dave Umahi. On business news, firm to invest $14.7 million in Ekiti Agri project. First transactions at investors exporters windows rise 59.37%. On sport news, Tokyo Paralympics, Oluwafemi Ayo wins of powerlifting gold for Nigeria. On entertainment news, Mike Mary Fashion Show Award 2.0 2021 Bespoke Event Center, Lekki. Now the news in details. Senior advocate of Nigeria tackle MALAMI DSS over continued detention of IGBOHO'S aides despite meeting bail conditions. 3 senior advocates of Nigeria have tackled the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and the Director General of the Department of State Services, Yusuf Bichi, over the continued detention of 12 aides of Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, despite meeting all bail conditions. The senior advocates Femi Falana, Ebunlu Adegboruwa, and Ifedayo Adedipe said the DSS is inviting anarchy and lawlessness into the country by not obeying the order of a federal high court sitting in Abuja, which granted bail to the 12 detained aides of the Pyramid leader, also known as Sunday Igboho. They spoke in separate interviews with Punch over the weekend. According to the detainees' lawyer Pelumi Olajangbesi, the presiding judge, Justice Obiora Eguatu, and signed the release order of all the 12 detainees when they fully met their bail conditions last week, including the provision of 24 sureties. The detainees are Abdul Lateef Onaolapo, Tajuddin Irinloye, Dikeola Ademola, Ayobami Donald, Othman Adelabu, Olakunle Oluwapelumi, Raji Kazim, Taiwo Tajuddin, Amudat Babatunde, Abidin Shitu, Jamiu Oyetunji, and Bamidele Sunday. ASU threatens fresh strike, gives federal government Tuesday ultimatum. The Academic Staff Union of University has expressed its readiness to embark on another round of industrial action following when it's called the failure of the federal government to implement an agreement signed with the union. The union is giving the government till month-end Tuesday to reach out for which will activate the procedure of embarking on strike. The union's president, Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, who disclosed this in an interview with The Punch on Sunday, added that the federal government no longer picked its calls. Recall that in March 2020, ASU embarked on a strike following its disagreement with federal government over the funding of the universities and ineffectiveness and discrepancies around the integrated payroll and personal information system and others. ASU, however, developed the University Transparency and Accountability Solution to replace IPPIS and had several meetings with the Ministries of Finance, Education, Labor and Employment and the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation before it was approved, but yet to be implemented. Likewise, the federal government and ASU signed an agreement aimed at resolving some of the demands of ASU as a development that led to the suspension of the strike on December 24, 2020. In addition, after a meeting with the federal government on August 2, 2021, Osodeke said the Nigerian Information Technology Development Agency insisted that UTAS must be represented to the end of users. IPOP sit at home. Umahi threatens absentee workers traders. Ebonyi State Governor Dave Umahi. The Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi has said any civil servant that failed to report to work today, Monday, will not be paid and will be sacked. Recall that many residents have been observing the sit-at-home order called by the indigenous people of Biafra every Monday since August 9th. Despite its suspension, residents were still observed the order out of fear. But Umayu, who frowned at the development, said aside ensuring that defaulting civil servants didn't receive their salary, it would equally ensure they lose their job. Umayu stated this during an all-progressive Congress stakeholders meeting in Abakaliki, the state capital, on Sunday. He said, any shop that is not open tomorrow must be taken over by government. Our southeast is about to be destroyed, but we are fight to stop it. Let's go on a short break and we'll be right back.
Good news to all Lagos residents, especially owners of landed properties. Payment of land use charge has now been made easy through an online platform known as Lola. Lola is Lagos online assistance platform where payment of land use charge is possible through a WhatsApp-only message on 0815-433-3883. This Lola platform, initiated by the Lagos State Ministry of Finance, will make the payment of land use charge possible anytime, any day, and anywhere without any third-party involvement. For more information, please visit www.lola.ng or luc.lagostate.gov.ng. Lola, the easiest way to pay your Lagos State land use charge. Always remember, ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àjùmọ̀ṣe ni.
Welcome back, still on News at 4 on the Gallery TV. Now we're on business news. Firm to invest $14.7 million in a KT Agri project. A technology solutions company, Access Group, has disclosed plans to commence a $14.7 million agricultural project in Ekiti State. The Chief Executive Officer of Annex Group, John Olajide, disclosed this when he had a team of investors to pay a visit to the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Ni Adibayo. According to a statement released by the Minister's Special Advisor Media, Ifedayo Shayo, Olajide said the project, when completed, would provide 5,350 direct and 10,950 indirect jobs. The CEO said the project would be funded by the Central Bank of Nigeria, the African Development Bank, and domestic and foreign investors. In his response, the minister assured that the investors of the willingness of the federal government to support their investment to ensure they get returns. First transactions at investors, exporters window rise 59.37%. Foreign exchange transactions at the investors and exporters window increased by 59.37% last week. According to FMDQ Securities Exchange Limited, the Central Bank of Nigeria had in April 2017 amid several first scarcity created the INE window in a bid to boost liquidity in the forex market and ensure timely execution and settlement for eligible transactions. The total value of transactions at the INE window stood at $661.48 million last week, up from $14.15 million in the previous week. According to FMDQ Exchange, it said the total turnover in the forex spot and derivatives market jumped by 76.08% to $949.91 million from the $539.47 million reported from the previous week. The week-on-week increase in turnover was said to have been driven by 59.37% and 131.82% increase in forex spot and derivatives turnover respectively. Now on sport news. Tokyo Paralympics, Olufemi Ayo wins powerlifting gold in Nigeria. Folashade Oluwafemi Ayo increased Team Nigeria's medal haul at the ongoing 2020 Paralympics in Tokyo on Monday by winning the gold medal in the women's 86 kg event of the powerlifting competition. The 36-year-old won the event with a bang by setting new world record, as well as Paralympic record with a lift of 152 kilograms. The silver medalist in the women's 75 kilogram event at the 2012 Games lifted 147 kilograms in her first attempt and 149 kilograms in the second attempt. She went on to take a lead with a 15.1 kilogram lift in her third attempt, leaving her opponent bewildered as she went on to lift 152 kg in the final attempt. Oluwafemi Ayo was way ahead of the pack, which had China's Zheng Feifei winning the silver with a lift of 139 kg. Great Britain's Laos Sojin won the bronze medal with a lift of 131 kg. The news agency of Nigeria reports that Femi Ayo's feat took Nigeria to 21st on the medal table with a total all of 3 golds, 1 silver and 2 bronze. On entertainment news, Mike Mary Fashion Show Awards 2.0 2021 Bespoke Event Center, Lekki. Mike Mary Fashion on Saturday 28 August 2021 held its fashion exhibition and awards recognition at Bespoke Event Center, Lekki, Lagos. The Gallery TV, Titilayo Olamide, has the news report.
Fashion is another way of life. It's an expression of oneself. Looking good and having confidence in one's sense of fashion is an important aspect of life. These are the words of the MD CEO, the Gallery TV, to the youth, especially the female folks, at the just concluded Merry Make Fashion and Awards held recently in Lagos. Mercy Alexander, who is also one of the awardees, urges youth in the country to always give the best in all they do and push up for the best to attain their goals in life.
No matter how you look, whatever you have in your account, looking good is very important. Look sexy. Fashion makes you stand out, most especially as a lady. Because when you come out, before saying anything, somebody will be attracted to your appearance. So I tell people, fashion is something you cannot overlook. If you want to start out with anything, no matter how little it is, come out looking standard. So that people like, oh, we can support her, we can support him with the little thing he's doing, with a little push, with little money, he can come out very well.
Mr. Michael Oyema, speaking on behalf of Merry Make Fashion brand, asserted that the event was created to promote indigenous fashions in Nigeria and also connect those fashion brands to the international market.
Mike Mary Fashion House has one major objective, which is what? Promoting indigenous fashion brand. Mike Mary Fashion House is not the regular fashion house that is into cut and sew and selling of fashion accessories. We have a goal to promote what? Indigenous fashion brand. So we are creating an enabling platform for fashion brand, indigenous fashion brand, and connecting them to international markets.
Representing the co-sponsor of Merry Make Fashion Show and Award, the managing partner of Rainier Capital Investment and Davis Exotic Homes, Engineer Ifeanyi Lawrence, noted that their organization stands for the youth, which is the reason for the partnership with the fashion industry, as youths are the major lovers of fashion. This, is said, is to enable them empower this youth financially and outgrow their funds.
We notice that the youths are into fashion, and since our target is to get more youth empowered financially in growing their funds and raising their investment opportunities, so we decide to support this show so that the youth can also benefit from the show and also find inspiration in being creative, because this fashion show is all about being creative and empowerment.
The highlights of the event include fashion exhibition, awards, entertainment, and lots more. Titilayo Olamide, the Gallery TV News.
That will be all for today. Join us tomorrow on same time, same station. Thank you for staying with us. I am Adibayo Molera.